I nominated the Ready to Receive business team for the Champion of Champions Award. We had an enormous challenge of being able to receive 30 million new patients to our Walgreens retail pharmacy stores. We found out about it in July last year, and we were ready to receive our first patient in December 1st of last year.
The primary goal of Ready to Receive was to provide a seamless transition for patients as they were coming into Walgreens from wherever they were filling their prescriptions previously.
It was a lot to do in a short amount of time. So there were 17 work streams with 24 leaders leading those work streams. There were 2,000 stores that we expected to be highly impacted by these wins.
We thought of it a little more holistically, more of a 360-degree approach, and we came together and we methodically figured out a plan, pretty much a plan of the week, to go ahead and implement.
Very early on in the process, there were several regional healthcare directors that were asked to come in and to give our input on what we felt like the field would need to support additional patients that would be coming into our stores.
The fact that we had to make sure that our stores that would be highly impacted were well prepared, making sure that we had facilities in place and that we had equipment and technology and tools so that they can ultimately be positioned for success. That was a huge undertaking.
I led the day-to-day efforts with supporting the field leaders in the stores, sending out weekly communications in regards to what needed to be done for that week, developed a playbook for the Ready to Receive, as well as participated or held the field feedback calls.
Everyone had the customer in mind when we were creating everything. And then as the weeks went by and we actually found out how many it was, and the number came out to 30 million patients that we would now have access to, I think the gravity really set in for all of us and the urgency that we needed to have around what we were working on.
Do you know what? I've never had a group of team members, grab up the work and just move. It's exciting.
When we launched, there was quietness. There wasn't that much, issues or troubles coming up from the stores.
And then after we saw the results of it and we heard the feedback from, not only our customers but team members, it really felt so gratifying. Our partners like Prime Therapeutics, HCSC came back and said that it was the most unprecedented year in which they didn't hear any customer complaints in that January timeframe.
So I look at this as the ultimate alignment from the very top of our corporation to that team member that is closest to the customer. Everybody was bought in, everybody did their part, and it made it such a success.
I can honestly say I think that this is the single most rewarding thing I've ever done at Walgreens, was working on this project with this team.